So I got it, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The fact that they had this in stock.
A house full of savages in the cabinets, call me an activist and an anarchist. We are too passionate, forming calluses, get them a salad and packages, pack them up, statin, no saddle up. I'm not laying dope, you was in Honolulu, babe, that's okay. I'm on Bay Street.
All right. It's Monday. I was up really late last night till about 11:45, which is late for me because I've learned really quick that I am a morning person, not a night person. Finishing up an edit. With finishing that up last night, it gives me a little bit of time today to kind of just get some things done this morning. First thing I'm doing this morning is I'm journaling. It's something I'm really trying to get into, is building a morning routine that works for me. And journaling something that has worked in the past. It's a way I can get my ideas out on paper, and it's a way I can kind of just take everything that's up here and put it somewhere else. That's the first thing I want to do today before I jump into a lot of the other things. And doing it first gives me the mind power I need to kind of put the time and the effort into it, because it is something that is important to me. I'm in my studio and I need to make a grocery list for the week because I have no food, and I'll make a little list for Trader Joe's on. When you walk into Trader Joe's without a list, you buy a lot more than you need and a lot of stuff goes bad. So I'll make a list of the things I want to cook for the next Monday through Friday, and then I'm out of town this weekend, so Monday through Friday. Yeah, I got through Monday and Tuesday, gave up, and ChatGPT always helps me really well when it comes to creating menus for the week because, I mean, it's ChatGPT. Use AI to help you in your everyday life, make tasks easier. It's not replacing things, it's assisting you. All right, you guys are probably sick of me talking about it, but my project manager is Notion, and I love Notion. I've built a workspace that works absolutely perfect for me. I have it broken down into 3 categories: YouTube, freelance, and digital products. They are what they sound like. Each thing has their own little project to it, and then when I come down to tasks right here, I'm able to, inside of each project, build out tasks with a date and assign it to that project. I have this week stuff and I have this month stuff. So it's cool that I'm able to kind of have a task manager like this where I can just open it up and everything's right there. I am very task oriented. I am very list oriented, and this helps me out a ton when it comes to juggling different projects at once. Notion helps me with that, and I've made a lot of videos on Notion, but this is actually a new workspace that I have not made a video on, so if that's something you're interested in, let me know down in the comments. I need to go to Trader Joe's. I need to get some food because I've also not had breakfast, and it's 9 o'clock already, and I'm getting starving, so. But I have one call I have to make first, and this is one you've probably been expecting.
Camera, how can I help you?
Hi, do you guys have the DJI Pocket Osmo 3 in stock?
We have the Osmo Pocket 3. Is that what you're looking for?
Can I put it on hold? Seattle weather is so weird. It is sunny, it's raining, it's not cold, but it is kind of cold. I just can't win with this. I should have wore a jacket, but I just wore a hoodie. Trader Joe's is about, it used to be 4 minutes away from my old place, which was really nice. So now it's about, I'd say 8 or 9. So it's not too bad, but it's always nice having a Trader Joe's close by, and a QFC for that matter. So it's nice just being able to have that. And I'm vlogging on my phone right now, so if the quality's not that good and the audio's not that good, I apologize. All right, I always get one of these when I go to Trader Joe's. They're the La Colombe cold brews, vanilla with milk. All right, so this is my favorite YouTuber. His name is Jayhawk. He's out of Chicago. He's a content creator, tech creator, kind of does it all. But he's my favorite YouTuber. He dropped a vlog. It's a 32-minute vlog, and I'm gonna watch this right now, right before I go to the gym, and I'm super excited for this. I actually forgot. I have a call at 11:30 with someone who used to be an intern at the Raiders who saw my video and messaged me on Instagram and wanted to chat about what it's like to work in sports. So I'm gonna go get myself a sparkling water and I'm gonna get ready for that call. Cool. Thanks for chatting. They're always just fun just to hear other people's stories. And I mean, people think I'm crazy. You have these diehard people that want to work in sports. People think I'm crazy that I left sports, but hey, I'm following my own passion too. So back to my vlog. All right, I'm gonna finish this vlog up at the gym. It's been really important to me since I've been working for myself to find the time to go to the gym. And for me, the gym is an intimidating place sometimes, and I don't like to go when it's busy. I don't like to go at 9 a.m. I don't like to go at 5 p.m. I like to go at 12:30. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna finish this vlog when I'm there, but that gives me time to be in and out of there pretty quick, get some cardio in, and also be able to hit the sauna and get back at a reasonable time to shower and lock in for the rest of the day. I forgot to change my shoes, so to go do that. All right, so the day is absolutely flown by. It is 4:30 right now. I got back from the gym like 4 hours ago, but I had to hop into this edit I was working on last night and clean up a couple things, but that is exporting now. Just one thing with being a creative, being an editor, being in this field is your attention to detail is very important, and that's what separates the good from the greats. And my attention to detail is something that I need to consistently improve on, and it's something I'm going to consistently work on because at the end of the day, I do want to be great. I think I'm going to go make some dinner and just chill out for the rest of the night. All right, so I like to start my day off pretty early. It's the next day. It's about 7:30 a.m. and I like to start early so I can usually end early. And I have my smoothie for breakfast. You can see I got the red light behind me, which is like, it's the light I like when I kind of can just put on my headphones and kind of just go to work. Well, I helped shoot a documentary a while back, and it's in the color grading phase now, and I'm gonna be the colorist for it. So I have the Blackmagic color panel. I have my new node tree that is gonna be linked in the description below. All the video linked up there too. But I'm gonna completely color that whole thing, and I think that's gonna take three or so hours maybe. But I'm gonna lock in and try to get that done this morning and go from there.
Swings and roundabouts, everybody shout, welcome to the playground. Meanie, miny, mo, round and round, we go picking all the best out. Jumping ropes, so go hit the notes, we know what it's all about. Yeah, roller skates, get on that chase, not gonna miss out.
So this is not a shameless plug. Well, I guess it kind of is a shameless plug, but my DaVinci Resolve Node Tree Volume 2 is something that I've used in every single clip of this documentary I'm editing. 244 clips, and I've used this node tree 244 times. When I sell a digital product, I would never sell you something that I don't use on a daily basis that I haven't tested. I have tested this thing out numerous times. I've used it on every clip on this documentary. It's something I use in my daily life, and it's just something that I think is very beneficial for and I think it's just something that is very useful for anyone that is either getting started in DaVinci Resolve or have been in it for a little bit of time, or just someone that wants to save themselves time and have an organized node tree that isn't too complex. It kind of was a shameless plug, but it's something I use in my everyday life, and I wouldn't sell you something otherwise, but that link will be in the description. All right, so remember that call I had yesterday with Kenmore Camera about the Osmo that I wish they didn't have and they had? Well, I'm gonna go get it today, and I have some reasonings that I'm gonna explain. My FX3, my 16-35, my mic, this stuff all together is too much money to be having in public with me, just to have with me to shoot, to capture life. I am finally heading out a little bit later than I wanted, 11 a.m. just means less traffic. I'm about to pick up this Osmo and bring it back here, do some unboxing content with it, but with that, I don't know why I walked that way. Gonna grab my coffee and head out. If you're in the Seattle area, go to Kenmore Camera. Do not go to Glazer's. Kenmore Camera has the same amount of stuff, if not more, and they are way nicer. So I got it, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. The fact that they had this in stock and it's sold out everywhere and online everywhere is absolutely crazy. The guy that helped me out was shocked that they had it in stock too. And they have like a full stock run. Like, they had multiple, which is kind of crazy. But gonna take this home, gonna set up the settings, do a couple of unboxing videos, and work this thing into this week in the life. Clip with the Osmo Pocket 3, and this is with the audio that comes straight from the camera. But what's really nice is then you can connect the DJI mic, which I have the DJI mic too, and the transmitter is the actual Osmo. So because it's DJI to DJI, the transmitter is built into the Osmo. So now I have crystal clear audio. All right, now I'm officially off to the gym. It's about 1:45, so I'm sneaking in right before that busy time. It's really muddy on the ground and I don't want to get mud on me, so I'm gonna sneak around this way. But yeah, I started a little workout plan that my brother Matthew gave me, and today's the second week of it, so let's see how it goes. I'm gonna figure this out. I need to figure out how I want to do this better, but I like the fact that I can have some professional audio. All right, so it's the next day. It's about 7:45 a.m. I already had my coffee, but at 8, I'm about to take my fiance into work and drop her off. This lighting in here is insane. If you need a productive playlist to listen to, which is some classics, there's a guy on YouTube, his name's Michael Leary. He does this thing called Sunday Cleaning, and his playlists are unbelievable. I usually just have him on repeat. He's completely taken over my Spotify, taken over my Apple Music. I just have him. He has all types of music. So I'll have his channel linked down below, but I've been obsessed lately with his channel of just music to listen to when I want to be productive. So I almost like look forward to it. His name's Michael Leary. This is what his stuff looks like. He does these like coffee shop / bar / whatever it may be, little meetups and basically just DJs, but it's really cool.
Windows down, the sunlight comes out, painting the town, and no rain, no clouds. I'm just cruising around. I got that summertime shine, take the scenic route. Oh yeah, it's a good day.
All right, so I actually decided to go to a coffee shop right now and just sit out here for a bit before I get started with work. But fresh flowers, there's a bunch of them in Seattle. I'm in the South Lake Union one now, but there's one like 3 minutes from my house, which is nice. Cappuccino with a tad of pistachio, and then their coffee cakes. Just, I get it every time I come here. It's so good. All right, I just got back from downtown. Got some coffee, got a little breakfast. Shout out to 505 guys. Their content of their podcast and just the stuff they talk about and the people they have on is really inspirational. So shout out to them because it's a must listen every single time. All right, so I'm heading to Kent now, which is about probably 40 minutes away, to pick up a glass tabletop. So just a big slab of glass for our kitchen table. I'm just gonna go pick it up. It's kind of the beauty of working for yourself is that you can do stuff like this in the middle of the day. All right, I got it loaded. It was a success. The main thing was to cover the corners, but now back to Seattle. All right, so I just got home. I'm having a little bit of a late lunch. This like air fryer sushi from Trader Joe's, but got the table glass on the table. Got approved for some of my reference stills for this color grade of this documentary, so I'm gonna work on the rest of that today and get that in a good place. All right, so there's something about production that is just a constant throughout. They're doing construction back there, so I apologize for the noise. They're actually putting a sauna in, which is sick, but whatever. Production is kind of a constant no matter what kind of production you're doing. If you're in a big company, if you're in a production company, and if you're working for yourself, it's kind of constant in the fact that there's a lot of hurry up and wait. You get an edit, you do the edit, you send it off for revisions, you get the revisions, you do it, and there's just gaps in between that. And I think that's something that I didn't think was gonna be, I thought that was something that was gonna change as I started working for myself, but it's just something that is kind of the same. There's a lot of time where
you send off an edit, and then you go downstairs and you clean the kitchen, or you send off an edit and you go to your computer and you kind of work on your personal content. So it's a lot of times that there's those in-between times that you learn what kind of stuff you need to do in that time, just to have the day kind of flow in a perfect way that is ultimately really just getting the most out of your day and making yourself the most productive on all the things you want to do. But I'm gonna hit render on this final project I have for tonight and kind of just end the night there. I have some household chores I have to do. I have some TV I want to watch. Righteous Gemstones, new season's out. Want to watch that. Again, apologize for the construction. A sauna at your places, that's just a cool thing. But yeah, you guys don't want to see household chores and all that stuff. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.
All right, it's Thursday. A lot of these days blend together just because, like, I still work on the weekends and stuff, and they all kind of just blend together. Agenda's pretty standard for today. I have a edit that revisions came through last night, and it was something I worked on a few weeks ago, or a week and a half ago maybe. But I have some revisions I'm going to make on that, so that's going to take up a good chunk of the morning. Look at this timeline though. Color-coded, layers and levels to it. A beautiful timeline it's a beautiful thing when you're able to make a timeline look nice. Only few will understand how, like, soothing this is.
Hey, yo, straight to the airport, snapping up the passport. Know what I packed for, got it in the Jansport. Time to leave, man, I swear I'm always rushing. And when I'm finally gone, feel like I forgot something.
All right, so I have the face tracking turned on for the Osmo right now, and I think I need to do a software update because there's focus breathing available and some sort of like digital zoom. Yeah, here's a firmware update. All right, so I got the update and it's interesting. I got focus breathing on it now, so when I lose focus and stuff, it'll be able to kind of do what I need to do and not basically hard focus into something. It'll slowly rack into it. But yeah, I'm gonna make a coffee right now. Second one of the day. So I just hit export on this video. I recently moved from Vimeo to Frame.io. I again used Frame.io when I was with the Seahawks for like the past year and a half. And I really like the way the review system works within Frame. I think it's very seamless. I think the whole organizational process, how it works in it, is just great. So I moved over to that. I was originally on Vimeo and I'm just not a fan of the interface of Vimeo. It's just not for me. Good, sending it off.
Yo, back in the road, then high up in the air. Praying I land safe, just say I'm finally there. Flying without delay, pacing into the day. Dreams of the foreign land, the man living his way. Know I gotta create, so alive when it's made. Moments I gotta save, then bring it live to your stage.
Alright, so just got back from the gym. I made this turkey meatballs with some barbecue sauce and then some leftover like Mediterranean or Israeli salad. Definitely an interesting combo. It's good though. I'm meeting at 2, so I'm just gonna work on my vlog until then. And enjoy my lunch.
It's busy, you'll be a part of the plan, understand? Yeah. We're gonna uplift on the music we trip. We fly away, we fly away, So kick back, relax, enjoy the raps, fly away, fly away, We're gonna uplift.
I am running extremely late. I have to be on Mercer Island in 40 minutes, but I have the DJI mic on me now and it looks weird, but good audio, and you can't beat good audio, so let's head to Mercer Island.
Uplift on the music we trip. We fly away, we fly away, so kick back, relax, enjoy the raps, fly away,
All right, so I'm headed home now, and the meeting went absolutely great. I'm very happy I did that. Networking is one of the most important things when you are a creative. I think your network is the most important thing, and for me, there comes an uncomfort, and I knew there was gonna be an uncomfort when I quit my job to have that of a network and have to grow that network and kind of feed into that network. I knew that was gonna be an uncomfortable thing, but as I'm doing it more and more, and I'm meeting more and more people and going on more and more like
coffee meetings and stuff and just talking to more people, I'm starting to find a comfort in it, and I'm starting to find that I enjoy it, and they're almost all beneficial, which is nice. So even at the end of the day, if you're not getting anything out of it, I think it's always fun to hear someone's story. It's exciting. So yeah, the main takeaway is like, you never know something's uncomfortable until you try it multiple times and you build it into a comfort. But I got 30 minutes, about 15 minutes till I get home. There is a ton of traffic, and I think there's a Mariners game, which is just extra traffic, and it's raining, and it rains a lot in Seattle, but when it rains, people for some reason forget how to drive. All right, it's Friday. Just gonna have my coffee this morning, have a light day today, just an edit to finish up, and then I'm leaving for Portland tomorrow morning. So gonna just tidy up this entire place and just get it ready to come back Monday. But yeah, this was a week in my life as a full-time filmmaker, and I hope you enjoyed it. So let me know down in the comments if this is something you enjoyed, if you want me to keep creating these, or kind of what type of content you're looking for. I had fun doing this. I had fun showing the process. I had fun showing the ups and the downs. It's kind of nice because just in this life, every week is different, which is pretty cool. Some weeks are heavy edits, some weeks are shoots, some weeks are nothing. But that's just the beauty of it. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, go out and create something. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
And then we be cutting off ties, the broken umbilical cords. I'm seeking for truth. My mind that needs a masseuse. I reach for my pocket and play a vibe. Trying to retreat to a minimal life. I know that we're living on minimal time. Often inside of the enemy lines. My pen staying steady, I keep it precise. Crossing the T's and dotting the I's. We carry the gold and gel off the rice. It's not a matter of